Savitribai Phule, the first female teacher of India. Okay, but there's a first in everything, right? So, why do I need to know about her? Fair question. We are here to tell you why you should.
The story of Savitribai started nearly 189 years ago. Born in Maharashtra on January 3, 1831, Savitri was married off at the age of 9 to a 12-year-old Jyotirao Phule in 1840.
Marriage at an early age would be the end of dreams for most women. But not for Savitri. It's where she got her wings.
Her husband Jyotirao Phule was different from the men of the 19th century. He believed in equality and the power of education and taught Savitri to read and write.
At a time when education was a concept made by upper caste men for upper caste men, Savitri's education as a lower caste woman was nothing less than a rollback at patriarchy.
Savitri was brilliant at studies, and that made the two realize that maybe every girl deserves the right to education.
So Savitribai and Jyotirao set on the mission of educating girls and opened the first ever school for girls in India in 1848.
But as they say, everything comes at a price. This revolutionary act was not accepted by the regressive society, and they were treated as outcasts for their sheer audacity to teach girls. Even their own family disowned them.
Savitri and Jyotirao were given shelter by their friend Usman Sheikh and his sister Fatima Sheikh. They opened their second school in their house, and Fatima Sheikh became the first Muslim teacher of India.
No matter what people said, this determined couple did not stop. They kept working for what they believed in and opened one school after another till they opened 18 schools. From 8 girls in 1848 to 150 girls in 1851, the number just kept increasing.
Let me tell you something interesting. In 1852, the number of girls in their schools was 10 times the number of boys in government schools. It started worrying people because if this had continued, girls would have outshined boys.
The increase in the number of girls worsened the abuses hurled at Savitribai. Do you know it got bad to an extent where Savitribai had to carry one extra sari to school because as she walked towards the school, people would throw mud, stones and even cow dung at her.
While people thought that the humiliation would stop her, she said she's doing a sacred task of teaching her young sisters, and the stones pelted at her are just like flowers.
This indomitable couple fought women empowerment until their last breath. After Jyotirao died in 1890, Savitribai continued their mission until she died in 1897
while tending to the patients of bubonic plague.
From being outcasted by the community to being abused every day, Savitribai faced it all. She's one of the reasons why girls in India could go to school and why girls could dream of being at par with boys.
And she pioneered the idea that girls like you and me are independent and have the right to study.